Well, you'll hear me talk about Sunday more. Friday, we came out and had a pretty poor performance in a very, very big match. Westminster's develops into a little bit of a rivalry for us, not only in the conference but in the region as well. They're a very good team, and we didn't come out and do what we had to do. I think we let some outside factors distract us from reaching the success we needed to. But then good response from us. We came out on Sunday, played another good team in Dixie State who's been scoring a lot of goals as of late. We ran play. I mean, we had the ball almost the entire time. In terms of territory on the field, we kept it in their half. Really a comfortable performance from us. I think there was only once or twice that we really looked like conceding goals, and in those instances I was yelling at the official for something different to happen. So in terms of what these boys did coming back from a poor performance on Friday, really came out and did well on Sunday. And I think the next piece for us, I said this probably 6 weeks ago, is being a little bit sharper in the attacking half and in the final third and scoring some goals. Because we were knocking on the door quite a bit on Sunday. It ultimately only got one goal, and it was from a set piece. And that's what we want to see. Like, we want to see the ball in the final third. We want to see a lot of scoring opportunities. Just have to finish them.
And then looking ahead to this weekend, just a quick little preview of the Mines and Mines, I guess.
Yeah, the double Mines weekend. Yeah, South Dakota Mines, as you guys may know, is where I previously worked. I'm very familiar with their players. I think their season's going probably as expected for them, results against the teams they would expect to get results from. Another big game for us to show that we can score goals in bunches. So that's what we're looking for on Friday. On Sunday, we're playing a very good Colorado Mines team. I don't think they've lost a whole lot of games in the conference the past 3 years, and that hasn't changed, even though they have lost some of their big players, and they're notably their forward, who was scoring 50 goals in his career or something ridiculous. But they haven't really dropped off. I'm leading the conference right now, and we're 6 points behind them in conference play, so that game is going to mean a lot, not only for us, but for Regis and for Westminster as well. So that's one that I know these guys are very, very aware of. And oddly enough, we played Regis at Colorado Mines, so they've been on our mind for a while.
Questions?
What can you see, Aaron, anything on the offensive end that trying to get you do have so many chances and you guys just haven't been able to get it in the net? Are you seeing anything, from film or whatever that to adjust to?
Yeah, well, I feel like we just need to open our mouths as well. Communications is very important in the game, and we just need to take up our opportunities that we have, because we do play a good style of soccer. We try to possess a lot in their final third, and we just need to take our chances. We need to make a lot of movements around the box, take touches like coaches tell us to do, take touches in the box, make sure that we open space up for us to have those chances to score.
Chris, what are you guys seeing? There's like so many times, it's like pass it now, maybe you're holding on to the ball a little too long.
So if I had to say anything about that, I would probably say that we just need to hold the ball a little more in our offensive third. I think sometimes when we get down there, we do a good job of opening things up earlier on down the field, and so we get excited when we get into the offensive third and we try to rush things a little bit instead of maybe taking our time and wearing them out a little bit more and waiting for better chances. And that might be possibly why we aren't scoring as many as we should be, is because we're rushing half opportunities we get instead of waiting for full ones. However, I think we are slowly getting better and better each and every day, and we're getting closer to the way we want to play, as in getting down to the end line and serving balls in, getting runners in the box, and like Aaron said, getting as many touches in the box in deadly positions. So I think the further the season we go along, the better we are going to get about finishing.
Yeah, and really, this is where you want to be building forward, is this time of year, going into the tournament and getting
Absolutely.
ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that has been new to me, and learning that we want to peak at the end of the year. So some of these pieces that we're hoping to fine tune right now, the timing of that's right. And just to comment on these two individuals that are here today, Chris has been playing in the holding midfield for us and done a really good job of opening up play with his possession and helping keep us defensively balanced. And the role he's playing is allowing players like Aaron to be a bit more free in what we do. And Aaron, we're asking him to get more and more advanced on the field to help us in creating some goal-scoring opportunities. And early on, we weren't entirely happy as a group with the way we were possessing and building out of the back, so Aaron had been asked to play a little bit deeper and to help with that. Now, hopefully we see him more in a free role because he has that ability to create and score. And when we needed a goal against Colorado Christian earlier this year, Aaron had, I believe, been off the field at the time. We put him on, and in 5 minutes he drove forward and had an assist. So these two have been a huge part of what we're doing in the midfield, and we always talk about our possession as a group and that we're very, very good at controlling the ball. And that's largely thanks to our midfielders and these two.
How do you feel about going up against your former team?
I've been asked that throughout the week, and I guess it's just a little bit strange watching them in film because I am so familiar with them and I have my ideas of how they should play because I was so involved in bringing those guys in and picturing them a certain way. But in terms of our preparation, I still feel like there's so much we have to do and things that we need to fix and getting guys into different areas. And defensively still, even though we didn't concede against Dixie, there was areas that I'm watching back in film like, man, how have we not learned that yet? Like, how are we not getting this right? So there's enough for us that I haven't thought about it too much. And I think, and my assistant is the head there now. We have a good relationship, so I don't think any weirdness at all.
Did you catch yourself watching as the mind coach? It happens. I mean, you're so used to that, and it's like, wrong one.
Yeah, no, fortunately that hasn't happened yet, but I've felt pretty at home here. Been happy in the colors and happy with our group, and even today in the office, I was had a lot to do in terms of film prep and in terms of just generally getting these guys ready for the weekend and all the other office stuff that we have to take care of. And coming out to the field and seeing these guys in the lobby as we're about to come in here, it's like, definitely feel a part of this team and identify with these individuals. So I guess maybe a short memory in some regards.
Aaron, Coach kind of mentioned the change from Westminster to Dixie, something you guys kind of may not have had your best game. What was the difference between those two games and how you guys were able to hold it in the offensive side of the field against Dixie more than in Westminster? Right?
Well, I think as a team, as a whole, we came and we talked to each other, and communication, like I said, is a very, very important piece. We need to fight for each other, and I feel like in the Dixie game, we were a lot more bought into the game, locked in, and we were just ready to go. The Friday game, we had a very tough start, and we did not communicate with each other as much as we should have. But we came out strong on Sunday against Dixie, and that's what really helped us a lot. And the preparation is very important as well. And we really did we really had to do what we really had to go and fight for. And every game is a big opportunity for us to improve and get 3 points. And we have to be ready every single game, and they're just not switching off. And I just felt that we were just more intense in the pressure, and everything else was just in place.
How important is it for you guys to get off to a hot start right out of the gate, right from the kick, to really kind of assert yourself on offense and kind of hold it there, and maybe that kind of sets the tone?
Yeah, well, it's at the start of the whistle we gotta set a tone. We really can't start lousy or very drowsiness with. We can't be lazy. We can't be lazy with the ball. We gotta be always ready with body posture. Everything, little details is what makes the difference.